year 2018 so far in KPS?
Wow. At KPS 2018, we have registered success. God has blessed us with new children, new staff members, and above all, we have registered no challenges at all.
And the new learners who have joined us this year are amazing.
Wow. Members, thank you for watching KPS TV. It's time for news. My name is Mtasa Robert Steven and my colleague
Kizire Barbara.
In our headlines, we have the school news. First term 2018 opens. End of February examinations knocking. National news. Generals grabbing shoulders. 2017 Senior 6 USE results out. International news. South Africa's Zuma resigns. Zimbabwe's national political leader of opposition passes on. Sports. In our sports we have Sports Day preparations started. Coca-Cola World Cup trophy reaching Uganda very soon.
In school news, first term 2018 opening. It was observed that on the various reporting dates, pupils in the company of their parents were very excited to join their new classes and meet their vibrant new teachers. On that reception, the teachers noted that all the holiday work was well done and the school dues cleared. Appreciation goes to the parents. It was noted with great concern that some of the learners were accompanied by their drivers, and worst of all, others were not accompanied at all. Points to note. On the first reporting date, as a culture in Kampaparan School, learners should come dressed in their full uniform. Girls with long hair should hold a puff, and others, no funny haircuts. End of February examination knocking. This examination will be done on Thursday and Friday of next week. The purpose of this examination is to check whether all the children are fit for the group and class they are in. So, take this examination seriously.
In country news, Otafire warns Kaihura and Tumukunde over differences. General Kahinda Otafire has urged General Kare Kaihura, the IGP, and General Henry Tumukunde, the Minister of Security, to sort their differences, or else they will be handled with an iron hand. Issues of the generals are handled by the generals. Mr. Otafire further cited that the conduct of these two generals is a very big threat to the nation's security.
Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs Major General Kahinda Otafire has asked his colleagues General Tumukunde and Kaihura to resolve their differences, if any, and not bicker in public, either directly or through the proxies.
Fraternal quarrel between General Tumukunde and General Kaihura, I think it's just some kind of individuals having differences, but unfortunately they put it in the open.
In the same brief of security at KPS, a child collection file has been put in place. This has been done for every child to be secure. Therefore, all parents will be going to their classrooms at home-going time to sign for their children as they are picking them. All children are therefore encouraged to remind their parents and not to be picked by a parent before signing. Senior 6 results of 2017 out. Teachers and head teachers were stranded after the release of USE results. This was as a result of UNEB failing to release the hard copies of the results by press time. Many head teachers from upcountry were seen sleeping in buses because of that delay. Jacob Zuma, South African president, has resigned. This came a day before his ANC party members were threatening to drag him to parliament to pass a vote of no confidence. This came as a result of wasting government resources to build his personal house and rendering his responsibilities to the renowned Gupta family to play his roles.
The ANC should never be divided in my name. I have therefore come to the decision to resign as President of the Republic with immediate effect.
Oh, can this happen in all the countries in Africa? We pray to God that it happens. Zimbabwe's main political opposition leader, Morgan Tsvangirai, passes on. He met his death in South Africa when he died of cancer after struggling for long decades, but in vain. His body was brought back to Zimbabwe as a cargo.
Mugabe, listen to the voice of the people.
To his supporters, Morgan Richard Tsvangirai was a man who challenged Zimbabwe's longtime leader, Robert Mugabe, at a time when few people dared to do so. But it was a long and sometimes painful journey. In 1999, Tsvangirai, then a trade union leader, formed the opposition party, the Movement for Democratic Change. In the years that followed, he organized protests to try and force Mugabe out of office. He was beaten while in police custody, charged with treason, jailed several times, and labeled a traitor by Mugabe supporters. But in 2017, the MDC alliance was formed. Those who had left Tsvangirai returned, forming a coalition to challenge Mugabe at the polls. There were occasional anti-government protests. Zimbabwe's economy was on its knees. There was a shortage of foreign currency, and the government couldn't pay salaries on time. The military intervened in November 2017 and put Mugabe under house arrest. Tsvangirai and Zimbabweans from all political parties marched together in solidarity, saying Mugabe must step down. Eventually, Mugabe resigned and Emmerson Mnangagwa was sworn in as president. Despite having cancer, Tsvangirai's supporters insisted he was their presidential candidate for the 2018 elections. They were confident he could defeat Mnangagwa at the polls, but he never got that chance. Opposition supporters say Tsvangirai will be remembered as a brave man, a charismatic public speaker, and a symbol of resistance.
Rest in peace, and we pay tribute to the deceased family members. Stay tuned for more information about Morgan Tsvangirai.
In the sports news this morning, we hand you over to our correspondents.
Thank you very much, Barbara, from the main studio of KPS TV. In the sports news this morning, we are reporting live from the sports complex of Kampala Parent School. To begin with, Kampala Parent School participated in the Classic Books Badminton Tournament for training last Saturday on 16th of Feb at Lugogo Arena. A team which was led by Mr. Muchibi Brian represented our school well, and winners were awarded with presents. We encourage other students to join the badminton team of Kampala Parent School for the upcoming competition. Also in the sports news this morning, many Ugandans are very excited to receive the World Cup trophy. This trophy has been in so many countries and is expected to arrive at Entebbe on the 5th of March at 11 a.m., where it will be taken to the State House at 12 p.m. Then it will be taken to Namamve Coca-Cola at 2 p.m. as the headquarters of the sponsoring company. Later in the day, there will be a VIP show at Serena at 8 p.m. On the 6th of March, this trophy will be brought to Lugogo Cricket Oval, where the rest of the public will get a chance to touch, to feel, and take selfies with the trophy. Let's all get ready for this exciting moment.
It is here. The world legend, the highest award in the football universe, coming to Kampala on 6th March. The FIFA World Cup trophy is brought to you courtesy of Coca-Cola, the official sponsors.
As we conclude our sports news this morning, Kampala Parent School will hold a sports day this term where the 4 animals will compete with the national bird, the crane. As usual, there are always preparations. People are already in high gear. As you can see, teachers are busy in their classes, training, preparing for this memorable day. This morning, we are privileged to have Mr. Chancha, the head of the Sports and Games Department in this school. Mr. Chancha, you are welcome to KPS TV. We are live.
Thank you so much. I'm humbled to be live on KPS TV.
Yes, Mr. Chancha, what does your office have for KPS?
This year we are expecting a grand sports day. This sports day takes place every after 2 years. We last had it in 2016 and we are expecting it this term on 5th of May.
Thank you. We are very excited and we are waiting for that day of 5th May. How should we get prepared?
Of course, there are many items. There are competitive items. We have gymnastics, which is non-competitive, which will be performed by P2 children and P4 children. Then we also have parade, which is always performed by P3 and P5 class. Yes. In addition to that, this event is competitive. All houses have to compete for the bull. And for that matter, we have many competitive items. And among them, we have cross-country. We have tug of war, we have races, among others.
Thank you, Mr. Chancha. But as you are saying, you have not mentioned about the teachers and parents. Should we expect anything for the teachers and the parents in this sports day? How are they going to get involved?
Of course, this is not one man's event. It calls for all stakeholders in the school, parents, teachers, and non-teaching, OBs, OGs are all expected to take part. Non-participants will have to cheer their teams to see that they win the ball this year. You remember 2016, it was taken by Rhinos, so they are the defending champions.
Wow. I think you've heard from Mr. Chancha. Thank you very much for the exclusive information that you've given to us. As you all know, our viewers, if you can't compete, at least you can cheer your team. Let's get ready for this sports day. I have been your reporter, Florence Nakamia, for the sports news this morning. Let me take you back to Anchor Barbara in the main studio. Thank you.
Thank you, Florence, for that exclusive insight into the sports news.
Coca-Cola World Cup trophy reaching Uganda, I must observe it or else even touch it.
And on the sports day, the rhinos. We can't wait to roast that bull again.
Wow, my friend, let me tell you what, this time around, Elephant House, they are working hither and yon to win that trophy this time.
But anyway, the best team takes it all.
We wish the best for all the participants. For the entire crew of KPS TV, we wish you the very best, a very blessed term. Bye-bye.